Okay, so I've been coming live every week and giving you a quick tip of how to handle stress, something that you can do to calm yourself or pick you up. And today's tip, it's going to take longer. So hit pause, come back to it. I need you to give me a good 10 to 15, maybe even 20 minutes to do this exercise. But once the exercise is complete, then it will only take you less than a minute to do. Okay. And today we're pretty much going to be, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do. I'm just going to have us start. So get out hit pause, go get some pen and paper. You need pen and paper. And the first thing I want you to do, come back. Okay. First thing I want you to do is, if you've done some of those exercises before, you can do the breathing exercise, kind of take a few deep breaths. And I want you to start writing. Give yourself 10 minutes, however long it takes, really, it doesn't matter. But I want you to write 10 constraints, meaning 10 things that you don't like about your life right now. 10 things, 10 negative thoughts, maybe. We all have, I call them the devil talk. What's that self-negative talk that you tell yourself often? It can be, sometimes I do, it can be business related, it can be personal, it can be relationships, it can be your marriage. So they all don't have to be in the same area. But tell me, what are the things that you don't like about yourself right now or about your life? So hit pause. Go ahead and write out 10 of them. Hit pause. Okay, so you should be back now. You wrote your 10 constraint statements. Now, what we're going to do, so now I will explain what we're doing. So today, we're actually going to be writing our own affirmations. And let me kind of give you some history here. So I was never big on affirmations. I mean, I like them. I believe like positive self-talk. I believe in all that stuff. But one, I'm not a very creative writer. And I never could, the affirmations just never felt right. They didn't seem right to me. Like I would say them, but I didn't believe them. So it didn't, it just didn't feel right. And then I would try to use other people's, because I'm not good at writing or saying what I want to say. So I would try to use other people's again, so they didn't fit. And Miracle Morning has some great affirmations. I'd read them and be like, oh yeah. But again, they didn't fit me. So this is an exercise that when I did it, I was like, oh, it allowed me to actually write personal affirmations that fit the season of life I'm in right now, because they change. I would encourage you to do this every 6 months, at least once a year, to write your own affirmations, because your life changes. But what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite them. And let me start off by saying I did not come up with this exercise. It was actually in a planner, the Rise Up Planner by Maura. And she's actually a fellow Beachbody coach. And when I did this, it was like, I loved it basically. Because another thing with affirmations, so she gives the example of if you had 100 pounds to lose, right? And your affirmation was, I'm thin. It just doesn't feel right. So these are some statements that she gave that made it feel right, that helped, because we're going to go and we're going to rewrite these statements to positive statements, right? But add in these statements to help it feel right, to help it sit well with you, to help it be believable. Because if your mind doesn't think it's capable or real, it's not going to make a difference. So go ahead, pen and paper. We're going to write these down. I love knowing that. I love knowing that I'm working towards my health goals, or if it's I'm thin, I love knowing that I'm working towards being thin. Do you see what a difference that would make than just I'm thin? So I love knowing that. It feels good to know 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 that I'm working towards being thin. More and more I feel thin. More and more I feel. So more and more I feel. I'm in the process of working towards being thin. I'm in the process of I love how it feels when. I love how it feels when. It excites me too. It excites me too. I love seeing. I love seeing. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Other ones that aren't in the book, but just kind of from Tony Robbins, some Tony Robbins ones, every day in every way, I'm working on being thin. So that every day in every way. So now you're going to hit pause again, and I want you to rewrite those statements, right? Your 10 constraint statements. And I want you to rewrite them in the positive. We call them clarity statements, at least she does in the book. So I'll give you one of them that I had, I'm not a good leader. So I rewrote it, every day I'm becoming a better and better leader. So you may not need the words that I gave you above to make it fit, to make it feel good, but rewrite them in a way that feels good, that's believable, that, every day I'm becoming a better and better leader. And that's true. That's something I can say with confidence and feel. So hit pause, rewrite them in a positive way. And then actually you don't even need to hit pause because that's the end. You're going to do that when this is over. But then I want you to message me back, email me back, comment on this video, and tell me, share one or two of your affirmations and how, what your experience was with this. So for me, it was huge because these really do fit me. I'm also going to give you a few other tips and tools. So my two favorite apps for affirmation, one is called the I Am app, I Am. And it's the only thing on my phone that actually pops up. I get no notifications or no sounds or anything, but I do get my I Am is affirmations that pop up on my phone. I have it set every hour. So the I Am app, and then also the Think Up app. The Think Up app, I do have the paid version, but I think you get 10 free affirmations that you can put in. And I had this before this exercise. So this was another spot where I tried to use other people's affirmations because it has tons of affirmations in there that are good and legit. But you can actually record yourself reading these 10 affirmations. They set it to music and then you can listen to it during your affirmation time. So that is my tip for you today. I can't wait to hear how it went, what you think of it, and God bless and have an amazing rest of the day. Bye.